Boom! Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing great. Hi, Charlene. Hi, Dungeon Matron. Hi, Mia. Crossboard Terrain. Good to see you, Kim. Grimwood Games. Campaign Terrain. Hey, Cross. And David. Great to see you all. Hope you're all having a lovely day. And with us today is the amazing Tina Martins, or Tina the Machine. How are you, Tina?
Yeah, doing fine. Having a ball.
That's a lot of folk back there.
A lot of phone to work with. So, well, yeah, well, you know me.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably going to be finished in a week or something.
No. It'll take me longer.
Okay, I see that Dirty Basement Train joined us. Hi, Lawrence.
Hello.
Okay, so what we're doing today is we're going over the vehicle crafting challenge again because we had to interrupt it last time due to a call from work. So hopefully we'll be able to go through it all today. Okay, we're not going to go over the entries we've covered already, except for campaign terrains because I know that he's added some new photos.
Mhm.
Okay, but before we start, Tina, would you like to show us the turtle you've been working on?
Yeah, well, the second one is ready, and well, I'm waiting for somebody to make me some. How do you call them again?
Crystals?
Yeah, some crystals. So
Yeah, okay.
Karl's going to make them.
Yeah, I'll get around to it after the stream.
So the second one, yay! It's a whole other scheme, color scheme. Do I say that right?
Color scheme, yeah.
And like you see, it's the head is a bit black and purple and well, some orange. And I think the crystal's going to be, I don't know, some kind of bluish green. I don't know yet. So I will wait to finish up the painting till I know what color I'm going to do the crystals in.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
yeah.
But
So
that is looking amazing.
um, and my deadline has suddenly moved from November till August. They need them in 3 weeks. So
Oh, wow, okay.
yay.
Yeah, no
So
pressure.
let's go. No pressure at all. Ah,
But also, yeah, that is a mountain of foam back there.
yeah, well, I'm for the some dinges, the makers fair. I'm gonna make some um building kits because I started on working a little on a little house and that isn't that little.
Pretty.
So they will be able to build that little house with the bricks and the pieces of foam I provide. So yeah. So okay, a lot of projects on my table
Yeah, as usual.
as usual. Well, I have a big table, so it's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
And I
as long
have a
as you've got
folder
space.
too. So in the corner there, there's some other project I'm working on.
Yeah, I see them.
So well, why not? Having fun.
Yeah, that's the
It's
important thing.
raining every day, so today it's sun, but most of the time it has been raining a lot, so why not?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind some rain right now. It's deadly hot down here.
Mm, I can send some rain over.
Yes, please.
Oh, jongens. We have had a huge, I mean, no, not a great summer at all so far. So,
Hopefully
well,
it changes,
anyway,
but we'll see. So, ready to go over the images?
yes.
Okay. Oh, hey Jeff. I see that Jeff from Red Dog Terrain joined us. Good to see you. We will go over your entries too later, Jeff. So we'll definitely be talking about them. So just forgot to do something first.
Okay.
There we go. And yeah, let's see. Let's go over with campaign terrain. So we've already gone over these last week, but
Yes. Yes, I've seen it.
not last week, sorry, last time we did this stream, but
Yeah,
there have been updates here,
updates indeed. Yeah,
and that is looking good.
that is looking great.
So, Cross, I'm not sure what you did to it, but it looks fantastic. So
I think he blurred
yeah,
the plastic, I think.
I think it was plastic there, yeah. But it looks more like a cloud now, and rather than those dots of light, it looks,
Yeah,
much more magicy.
yeah. Makes you want to dive in.
Yeah, maybe not. No, I mean, if I saw a large purple glowing cloud, I would be like, I
I
am
would
not going
dive
that
in.
direction. Yeah,
I would dive in. Of course, want to see what's on the other side. I would be
adventure.
too curious. Yay! Let's go. Yeah, and I mean the lights shines through or is it painted in the front?
No, I think it's part of the glow
It's
from
just
from the
the
light.
shine of the light, or is it also a bit enhanced with paint? I don't know.
I'm not sure, but I'm sure Cross will let us know in the chat. Oh, here we go.
Foil. Sanded the LEDs.
Line the inside with foil. Sand the LEDs. Oh, okay.
And did you paint
Nice.
in front of it? Or is just it shines so bright?
So again, if we go back to this, it's the same kit exactly, just with the idea, the LEDs are pointing inside to the center rather than outside. That's been sanded, and he put a reflector in the back. And Tina, I think what you're asking about the glow, I think those were the lights because it already shows over here.
Yeah.
Nice. Right, Cross, that's a hell of a makeover.
Yeah, that's nice. It's really nice. I mean, the blue thingy had some, but this is more, this is more
Definitely
appealing
much more
dive
magical.
in. Dive in.
Okay, and with that, let's go on to the next one. So, Dungeon Matron, Lisa, if you want to join in, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. And we're going to catch up with where we left off last time with Dungeon Matron's skyship. I think we just had the time to look at it when we left off last time, and this is amazing work.
Yeah, oh, this is looking so. I can't say cute because it sounds not enough to describe it. I mean, it's kind of cute, but it's much more than cute. I can't find a word in it.
Definitely looks awesome. I mean, all the definitely.
Is Lisa coming in?
I think so. Let's see. There she is. Okay, Lisa's joining us to bask in the glory of her creation. Okay, can you hear us, Lisa?
Hello.
Hi, Tina. How are you?
Hey.
Hey, there you are.
Doing fine. Ooh, and it's moving. I mean, the moving, I know it's not moving, but it's like really moving.
Yeah, I decided to put it in front of a television set and a YouTube video of clouds, and
yeah, that worked really well here.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I never thought.
You know, it gives me that 80s television show vibe.
Yeah.
And I love it for it.
Here it comes up. He's like, yes, it does.
Yes. Like it should be in TikTok. You know TikTok?
Yes, I do know TikTok.
Not TikTok. It was a Belgian show for little kids. Like
no,
5
I
minutes.
don't know.
It's well renowned, and it would be perfect for it. Maybe I could send it to them. Here, use this. It's magnificent. Oh,
Thank
all
you.
those little details. Damn.
Well, thank you.
Okay, would you like to tell us how you
was
went about this?
Sorry. Yeah, this was inspired by the goblin. What's the word? What am I trying to say? What is that thing?
The Goblin
Balloon,
Zeppelin?
I guess. Blimp, whatever.
Hey, I hear Thomas. Hey, Thomas.
Yeah, that Cleric, I think Cleric Creations did.
Yeah,
Is that right?
yes.
And I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally have to make a airship. And that's when I said to you, please make the next challenge terrain
Damn.
So yeah, so this is everything here, nearly everything here is Dollar Tree, as always. The ship itself is made from plastic, the Dollar Tree plastic wine and goblets that you can get that, have the stems that come apart. And the bottom one is, you can see the stem of the glass, it extends out for the solar panel. That's the stem of the glass. And then the back side of it is one of those Dollar Tree Christmas clear ornaments that's just shoved into the glass. And then just a crap ton of beads and gears and.
But that really sells it. I mean,
I think
and in the front that you do, it really sells it with the little cogs on it. Like
yeah, I tried to place the cogs in the places that would make sense. Yes.
Like in a fantasy
Thomas is standing in front of, because I have this also on a big television set, screen on the big television set, and he's standing in front of the television set like Vanna White. Showing, yes, and this is the cog and this is the wing, and oh my God.
In the front, what paint did you use, or did you use nail polish?
On where?
The front, yeah, the blue front. Like
no, that's metallic mixed with on the windshield, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, that's metallic blue mixed with clear glossy Mod Podge.
Okay.
Several layers over layers over layers.
Because it really shines. I mean, you see the galaxy in it. I mean, oh, it's lovely.
Thank you. Yeah, the door on the side. I'm looking at this and I see so many things I would do differently now. but
that's always,
yeah, benefit of experience.
Oh my gosh. The door on the side is one of those puffy stickers from the Dollar Tree. It's the books. There's a puffy sticker section that they have of books and book spines, and that's the interior of one of the books. And I thought that makes a great door, so I made that the door.
It's looking.
And then the windows are the tops of the ornaments, the clear Dollar Tree ornaments, the aluminum tops that go on, the top of the ornament that the hanger hangs out of. That they're splayed open. It's splayed open, and I cut out the middle, and I just splayed it out to make.
Okay. So that's that thing over there. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, I went online because I could not figure out what I needed to do with the windows, and I'm so sorry, whoever it is that you are on Facebook that gave me this idea to use the cabochons, but it was brilliant. Thank you very much for your suggestion, because the cabochons really make the windows great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And remind me, I think you had used a fan for the wings.
Did I use the what? I'm sorry, you cut out.
I'm sorry. I think you had mentioned you had used a fan for the wings. You know, one of those.
Oh, sorry. On my end, I'm hearing fan wings.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. So yes, that's a hand fan from Dollar Tree that I painted with color changing, or what is it? The color changing paint.
Color shifting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the same. I used the same paint on the solar sail on front,
I really like this one.
which is made out of one of those cocktail umbrellas.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
I think you have a share in the Dollar Tree, no?
I think I probably between me and Lawrence, we keep the Dollar Tree in
I
business.
think I do.
Yes, it is a zip tie, Steve.
Yeah.
It is a zip tie.
Mhm.
Okay. So I mean, you really used everything on this build.
I
That's
did.
good.
I did. I used everything except the kitchen sink.
And that's probably just because you didn't have enough time to do so.
Mhm.
Probably, yeah. I was trying to use some of Thomas's hair, but I couldn't figure out where that would go.
It's looking great, really.
Okay, so
Thank you.
I think you have another build.
This is
Yeah.
one of my favorite builds.
Second?
This is one of my favorite builds.
Yeah, I mean,
that
it
I've
is a
done so
beautiful build. And this is
Thank you.
another build you have.
Oh,
The hut.
the Baba Yaga hut.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is completely a a copy of Dungeon Miser's Baba Yaga hut, exactly the same materials with the exception of the eye. It's exactly the same materials he used.
The eye is
I did
looking
use some of the Dollar Tree leaf petals for the feathers at the bottom of the legs. And then I added the eye and the raven.
and the raven is
the little-
looking.
Oh, okay, I see the leaves.
I
Huh?
was going to say crow, but it's a raven. Sorry.
You know, crow, raven, you know,
They're
half a
not the
dozen.
same.
How did you build
Ooh.
the parts around the eye? Because that looks like it's blended in
Yeah.
really well.
Mhm.
The wood parts around. Oh, the eye. Okay.
The eyelid kind of thing, yeah?
So the eye is, what is that foam? It's crafter's foam, that real thin crafter's foam that you can get at the Dollar Tree.
Like
It's really flexible.
EVA? EVA foam, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really flexible. You can bend it and blah blah blah. Anyway, so I cut a slit. That's one of the Dollar Tree baby doll eyes. I plucked out of its head. And
As one
then
does.
as one does. Lawrence has got my back on that. I put a slit into the foam and pulled it open over the eye, so it literally looks like an eyelid.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then I just put another little layer of it over, so it gave it that fold. And then
Okay, I got you.
and then on the back, and then the part that the square part behind that where it was pulled open, I just gave it wood texturing and then put it on there.
Okay. Okay,
The
definitely
eye
saying
is from a
that.
baby doll?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
that's an eye from a
You are
yes.
killing baby dolls? Oh, you and Lawrence are just killing baby dolls all
It's
the
what we
time.
do, Tina.
Mhm.
It's what we do.
Okay, definitely.
I'm gonna have to think twice because I'm coming to America. I mean,
No, I'm coming to you. It's okay. You can't escape.
with my eyes closed because I have green eyes, so maybe you will take them too.
Oh no, never. You're not. I would never take your lovely eyes. You need them to see the lovely the river cruise.
Okay.
It's looking
So
horribly
Lisa,
good.
David is saying that he wants to make the eye blink.
Yeah, the eye
You
blink.
could do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
If anyone could do that, David, you could.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah.
yeah, that would be awesome. Like in the middle of the
No, I
game,
handmade
the
that.
sun is
I
up.
handmade the raven.
Say again?
I handmade the raven.
No,
Yes.
really?
Yes.
Oh, that is looking.
Yes.
I was
That-
thinking, oh, nice print. No.
No. So that
Janet,
is
make it
that
an
is
STL file.
a bead covered with yeah, oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a bead with two Dollar Tree flower petals cut to make the wings. And then the beak
okay.
is the older style, more pointy top of the tea light flames that I just snipped off and stuck to the bead. And then I just painted it black.
Oh my God. And the raven wishes it was
The
as cool
raven
as
wishes it
your
was as cool as my rubber ducky.
ducklings.
Yep. I mean, look, the rubber ducky was the best. Nothing on the internet is ever going to top that.
I think the raven would have eaten the rubber ducky.
Okay, let's have
So
another.
there is a bit of a delay. I'm getting this. So if I'm talking over you guys, I just realized I apologize.
No, don't worry about it. It's not that bad of a delay, to be honest. But let's have another look at the flying thingy because it does look amazing.
Thank you. I dropped it, by the way.
Oh, damn.
I think you were on the stream when I dropped the Baba Yaga hut.
Oh yeah, that I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
You had managed to fix it though, no?
I did.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful work, Lisa.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really, this is one of my favorites. I love this one.
I mean, to be honest, this is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it does look amazing.
Thank you. See, it's good. Everybody likes it, Thomas. He's very much, he loves my Earl Grey build.
I mean, that was a classic.
Yeah. All right, I have taken up your time. Thank you very much for showing off my ship and my Baba Yaga hut.
Hey, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
Yes, it was great.
Good to see you,
Looking at
Tina.
it. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, and next one up is Earthman Brick. I don't know if Steve is in the chat at the moment. Okay, doesn't seem so, but he did put in a massive amount of items in here, so let's have a look.
Current and previous build.
Yeah, I mean, Steve does build a lot of vehicles, so no, this challenge was right up his street. Okay, so
oh yes.
Okay, so these are MDF kits, and he grunge them up like he
yeah,
usually
but
does.
he really.
He gives them a lot of character.
Yes. Yeah, I love it. I mean, look at the paint job.
Yeah, I mean, and if you compare them to the, I think this is from the box art for the piece. It does look amazing.
I think he puts in some structure paste or something because it always looks very flat in MDF. So I think he does something with it.
Definitely scratches them or sends them. I see the dirty basement terrain. Did another entry. Okay. So Lawrence will go back to it right after we finish with Steve's. Okay. Now this one is really grunged up.
Yeah.
It's a little MDF structure, and I mean this looks like it's been out in the mud for years.
Yes. looking great. Yeah, well, I'm trying to look at it at the big screen because it's I see it better, all the details. But of course, it's a bit delayed. Yeah, those textures. It looks like it went to a field full of guts and blood and bones. Ugh. It looks really nasty. You see it. I mean, come on, that's guts and blood written
I
all
mean,
over it.
yeah, I mean, knowing that Steve likes to play out of post-apocalyptic games, probably is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
Okay, another muddy truck.
Yeah. Yeah, you see the texture on it is really nice.
I mean, I think I've mentioned a couple of times, but before I started seeing Steve's work, I really didn't see much of the potential in MDF kits.
I have 2 or 3 lying in my craft room upstairs. When I find the time to do it.
You know, in between your 30 other projects. Okay, so these look like the same truck and tractor, just less dirty.
Yeah. It's nice. Nice body.
Okay, and this is a recent build of his, another MDF kit, but he did it up like the, the 18 van. I will be putting a link to Steve's channel in the comments after the stream. Hey, Steve, you're on. I'm just going to drop the link in the chat again. Steve, if you want to join us, just drop in. Coming up. So yeah, we have been talking about you.
Yes, your ears must be whistling by now. We say that here in Belgium. I don't know if there anywhere else in the world says that. If you talk about somebody without him present or she's present, her ears will make
buzzing or whistling. Yeah, we say the same thing over here.
Because we were talking about him or her. I don't know. Do you say those
Yes.
things too? Okay.
Okay, so Steve is editing a video at the moment, so
yeah.
He's not available right now. So we'll just continue talking about him without him being here.
We'll continue gossip.
Yeah. Okay, so
your ears must be burning. Okay.
Okay, one thing that he modified in this kit were the headlights and the lights. Those gems aren't part of the original kit, but I think they do make it look, you know, pop out a lot more. Now, this is the same truck, but I forgot what happened exactly, but I think he saw someone else build the same truck, so he decided to make it Orkier. So that's a lot of scratch built parts he put into it, including a massive ball and chain. Also, I think I see some details here, like a piston or something.
Yeah, that's right, Lisa. When the A-Team meets Mad Max. I was thinking about it too, Mad Max. Like, I still hear Tina sing.
You know, I am a little confused though, because I think we've seen 5 or 6 pieces from Steve this time, and I have not seen a single cable tie yet. That's very strange. Okay, I think I remember this cartoon. I think it was late 80s or early 90s. And this is one of the vehicles from the cartoon. Yeah, I think it definitely looks like something from the 90s. It was a different time. Okay. Oh, some more weathering.
I love the colors. They're bright.
Oh man.
In contrast with the other work. I mean, contrast is big.
Yeah. And I mean, look, the weathering on these is super realistic. So let's see.
Please stop.
Okay,
Ah, the
what's going
90s, back when I was still old.
on?
Nope. We're still young, girl. I
Ah,
mean, we still play with toys. So.
come on. So let's see. Oh, okay, I remember this. It's a tiny, tiny forklift. There you go. Okay, there are the cable ties. Okay, order has been restored.
Oh my God, that
So,
is looking so tiny.
okay, so Steve will correct me if I'm wrong, but if I remember correctly, that was two pieces of cable ties, some parts from inside of a lighter, of a cigarette lighter. I'm not sure.
Beads.
Beads, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely
The
some lighter
plastic
parts. Yeah.
tubes. Beads
Yeah.
from plastic tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And oh, here it is printed up.
Yeah. 10 millimeter. Oh my God.
Okay, see all the other containers and stuff are also scratch builder.
But that is better to put them all away. That's doesn't take that much place.
Oh yeah, for sure. Jason the Wild Warriors was written by Mitch J. Straczynski, the same guy that created Babylon 5. Okay, that's an interesting bit of trivia for everyone today. Oh, okay, I also remember this one. I think this was when he started experimenting with. No, actually, I think he had been casting parts for a while, but yeah, all that stuff is scratch built over there. And I'm
Nice.
pretty sure that that one is it's either a chewing gum bottle or a vitamin bottle. I'm pretty sure. Okay, more work tanks. So, if I'm not mistaken, this was one of the parts for his giant robot build. I think had, you know, kind of a bunch of these tanks coming up to make this huge giant robot. Ah, there you go. Okay. So all this stuff can be found on Steve's channel, Earthman Brick. So I'm going to drop the links in the comments after this.
I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem.
Get some water and some wine.
Okay.
I won't drink it simultaneous.
Immediately thought of the Mars Thunders and Total Recall. Yeah, I mean these big digger machines appear in a surprisingly large amount of media. And let's see, what else do we have? Okay, custom built work truck. Oh no, okay, one sec.
It blocked with me. I'll refresh it.
Yeah, 1 second, seems to have disconnected.
Yeah. Back, but I don't know if I got lag now.
Okay, 1 second. We seem to have lost connection for a second.
Mm-hmm.
We should be reconnected now. So,
Yeah.
chat, if you can sound off, if you're, if everything is still okay.
I'll check it.
Yes, okay. David is saying that we're back online. Thanks,
Not
David.
completely.
Might need to refresh YouTube.
The haunted stream.
Yeah, it's beginning to feel like that, but yeah, we shall power through.
Try again.
Yeah, maybe maybe
No,
it's
I'm
Shed
back.
protect our friendly intelligence agent protecting us all from ourselves. So David is saying, love the undersurface rust effect. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I can see it now. Okay, now this one was super tiny, but I remember this is like a little spaceship made out of beads.
Looking. My God. I can't see it on the big screen yet. Oh, no, it's better.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, if if you ever find a random piece of stuff and you don't know how to use it, if you ask Earth Membrick, he'll probably tell you 6 or 7 different ways. I mean, he's definitely the herald of the cable tie.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, we've got one more. The subway carriage.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Also one of his scratch built. And I love the details like the
Yeah.
abandoned plush rabbit on there.
Yeah.
Actually, I see that he's got some nice graffiti going on as well. Love the details, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and going to go to
I think the grass stuff is a monster in disguise. Like
okay.
when I look at it, it's like any moment now it will pop up or
Yeah,
something.
you know, Steve does have a thing for mimics, so yeah, it could be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and yeah, we have some more MDF kits. No, this is an abandoned ambulance.
TT Combat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have those lying upstairs, but no cars.
Again, I mean, just grunging it up, this would make a great
It does
backdrop
look.
for a post-apocalyptic game.
You'd think, Lisa. Beginning, I mean, you guys, you made me even more crazy than I'm already am. So that's the effect. But I know what you mean. I mean, I didn't. They're trying to drag me into D&D.
Do it,
Someday
Tina.
I have to believe it.
Search your feelings, you know it to be true.
Oh, I miss that. But that's, I think, I mean, in English, I'm not sure I would be able to do it. But I think in Dutch, because I have some weird connections sometimes, and I probably, well, would embarrass myself. Like at work also, sometimes I say something and I see other people go like, huh? Come again? And I say, well, if you do that, then this is. And they go, ah, no. Yes, maybe. And they don't follow. So maybe
Yeah,
I would.
but
I
I mean,
better stay away from D&D, I think.
if you're hanging around with us, you know, nothing you say, however weird, will surprise anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Oh, see, this is a nice idea here using. I think these are wheels from different toy cars, just used in the same kit.
Yeah.
To work really well. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, if we were worried about people thinking we're weird, none of us would be here anyway. 'Cause, what do? We glue bits to other bits, and we make tiny trash bags and trucks and flying machines
And turtles.
and turtles.
Big turtles. I really like those trucks.
Yeah, good work.
I like a beat for, yeah, nice.
Okay, so great work, Steve. And moving on, we're going to have a look at Dirty basement terrain again, because where do you put the Baba Yaga hut? Here we go. This is Lawrence's version of the Baba Yaga hut. Ooh, there go the chicken legs.
Mm.
Okay, yeah. This is definitely creepier than Lisa's.
Mm. Ooh. Those legs look great.
If I remember correctly, they're from some kind of Dollar Tree
Chicken.
bird skeleton, I think, that they sell for Halloween. Yeah.
That is looking great.
Yeah, dirty basement terrain, beautiful work. But it's always beautiful work. Always a bit horrifying, but generally very beautiful.
Yeah, cabin with chicken legs. I mean, no big deal. If I was saying that to my colleagues, so yeah, well, there's a cabin with chicken legs in
And
the
then
story.
yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
Where is the eyeball?
I think it's just on top of the door.
Okay.
So let's see.
It's looking really good. Oh God.
Okay. So let me just find out where I am because I'm getting lost in all the windows. And
Sometimes you see that's the detail I go for. Like this door, it turns left. Does the door always turns left, or can you turn it right? That would be me asking. So, does everybody make doors that turn left, or do you guys?
I'm not sure because
It's turning outside or inside? Outside, I think.
that's a good question. I really never thought about it.
That's not something you should think about.
But it's important.
Nah. Because when I went to Sweden, it was so funny. Every door opens on the outside, and that's clever. I mean, you don't lose space inside your house.
I think I'm not sure if this is correct, but I was told once that it's
For
only
the
in
cold.
certain places.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's the same in France, but if I remember correctly, somewhere places which had an English government always have the doors opening to the inside, if I remember correctly, because
Mhm.
otherwise they would have to pay extra tax if the door opened to the outside. But I'm not sure if that's correct, or maybe I got it mixed up.
Yeah, because they would take
Take up
on
public
extra
space, yeah.
space. It could be because yeah, well the streets were very narrow, so yeah, that's a good explanation. And I
That's,
don't know why the Swedish turn their door outside. You think the heat, the cold could? No, I don't know.
I don't know. It could be a lot of things. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I see that David joined us. So, hey, David, if you want to go next, let's bring you in. Let's just open the Terratronics. There we go.
There we go. Hello, folks. Let
Hello.
me turn down my YouTube here.
Hey.
Yes, please.
Hello,
All
David.
right. Hey, good afternoon.
Hey,
Let
good
me see if
afternoon.
I can get the camera working. There we go. Look at that.
Hi.
Hey,
All
see you.
right. Let's have a look what Karl is looking at here. Ah, yes.
Wow.
Oh, thank you. So this was the travel, I think, yeah, the travel challenges, so on, and I made a ship as part of a larger theme, a pirate type theme, right? So I was like, there's the dock for it and all that kind of thing. Um, and I actually, just in case I couldn't make the call last time, I actually named all the files like what I was trying to point out and so on. So I could see overview pirate theme. Okay, so this is
Uh-huh.
the overview of the pirate theme that I was putting together. And yeah, really, played with like the water effects and so on using layers of gloss Mod Podge, whatever it's
Oh yeah,
called,
I see. I
to
see
try and
sparkle
create
now.
waves and so on. Yeah, and then uh, two spray cans because I couldn't be bothered to paint, which was like a dark blue, then like a teal, but what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, teal's the only word I can think of right now. But just to kind of create that kind of there's water reflecting off the plankton and all that kind of thing. Needed a ship. Went online and found a top-down picture of a map, like a D&D map of a ship, and I was like, okay, that's perfect because that immediately tells me it's, I don't know, 8 or 10 blocks across,
Okay.
and so on. Sorry, I've got lovely lightnings flashing is in my face here, prototypes going on. But yeah, so that's what that second picture is, right? So I took that and then modeled that in a tool called Fusion 360. Some people might be familiar with it, but essentially I use that as a kind of CAD, and then from there laser cut the foam. That's number 3, to make the ship, or the body of the ship. And then where are we? That's 1. That's 2. Yeah, so if you look at 2, so you can see, that's me modeling. I was going to use beads to hold the railing up, so I didn't want to model every bead there was and all. I'm a little bit lazy in that regard. So you've got floating banisters there at the top. But the idea was to,
You have to
cut.
use gold beads. Wait, I'll get them. And not that
Yeah,
hard.
I can't remember what I used in the end, but I'm speaking of funny beads and so on. I was watching YouTube the other day, and there was these guys doing, when you go to like a nice country manor or something like that, and you see like the pillars outside, coming up
Yeah.
to
hmm
waist level, and they have like almost like the thing you have on the stairs going up the stairs. I'm trying to think
Like
what they're
the
Yeah.
called.
banister, yeah.
Balustrade.
Yeah, like yeah, exactly. The balustrade. Yeah, yeah. But they mold them out of concrete now. That's the new cool thing to do, is that you have a plastic mold that has like
Yeah.
3 or 4 of
I
them,
saw
and
that
you just
too.
and
Yeah.
you just pour the concrete
Yeah.
in. And I
Yeah.
thought to
Okay.
myself, that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
so
It
so so
was.
I'm you know, it's funny
Yeah.
how you start with one thing in this hobby and your brain just takes you down, and
Yeah.
then you go, Can't use concrete on a ship," you know. So back it off a little bit, back it off, keep that for the next build. So I think I'm gonna I have a graveyard build coming up I want to get done
Okay.
before Halloween.
Mhm.
I have to start early because I'm disorganized. But there I'm definitely gonna come up with like a silicone mold so I can make these pillars and so on. Anyway, we've moved far, far away now from ships and so on. But yeah, if you go back to that overview there. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm designing in 3D, and the nice thing about these graphics that you get online for like battle maps and things, I'm not sure
Uh-huh.
if that's the right term, but is that they've already got the 1-inch grid cut out for you.
Mhm.
Or
Ah,
they've
okay.
already lined it out, right? And I go, oh, 25 millimeter because I don't care about the 0.4. We'll call that the kerf. And then so in tools like this, you can actually say, hey, in this picture, from this dot to this, from this pixel to this pixel is actually 25 millimeter. And everything then goes and scales for
Oh,
you. So it's pretty cool then.
yeah.
So then when I go to that next stage, which is I want the foam base for this ship. You want to hit next for me there, Carl?
There you go.
There we go. You see, it cuts it out beautifully for me, and down the center line there, everything is aligned, and I'm able to etch in. Thank you. Yeah, etch in, the major and the minor breaks, and then a felt tip pen or something, not felt tip pen, a pencil, then just to make it
Mhm.
look like there's nail holes every few pieces of wood.
Nice.
So, but
Yeah,
this is not carved. This is laser.
laser cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think most people know me. I like toys, and so the one thing I have learned, and
What is
I
it?
think most people need to be aware of, is there's a real big trend now in buying these laser diode cutters. because they're cheaper than the big old CO2 lasers.
Uh-huh.
What I found from a few people now, and maybe one or two of them are already in the chat, is that these diode lasers, which are $300 or $400 versus way more and way bigger the other ones, cannot cut through white dollar store foam.
Oh, okay.
I didn't learn that the hard way, but somebody who asked me, "Oh, what laser should I get?" and I recommended them a diode laser, came back to me and said, "Dude, it doesn't cut dollar store foam. Something to
Ah,
do with the white light, and it bounces off
Oh,
rather than cutting." So
okay.
you have to buy you have to buy the black core dollar store foam to work in a laser. Okay, so a lot of like Dollar Tree, you buy the black, it's black paper, but the inside is still white.
oh, you
Uh-huh.
get
You
a
actually need the
XPS
foam to be black. Yeah, black XPS foam, right?
Okay.
Anyway, sorry, a little distraction there, but I
No, I mean
figured as
that is
there's
super useful.
10 to 15 people watching. Okay, you want to jump into the next one? So we take that, we paint it up, right? And I'm not a very good painter. I'm not very good with glue, but you can see there's been a couple of repairs there. And the main thing there is taking a wire brush. I think I learned this off you, Carl, actually. I think it's like take a wire brush to get that kind of wood texture on top of the laser cut foam. And underneath there's a piece of wood as well to give it some strength as well.
Okay. It is a really good effect.
Yeah, good enough. That's kind of a work in progress there. So this was
Tentacles.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh
tentacles.
yeah. It's so easy keeping you guys happy, really.
Yeah.
So you can see, what you see underneath there is actually a mouse and keyboard mat. So it's a $13 or $14 from Amazon delivered, like a mouse pad. And I thought to
Okay.
myself, this is perfect. I want something to show the sea. And under UV light, actually, the white paint really kind of lifted a little bit as well. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But this is me kind of sizing it up. Is the ship going to fit here? What does the back of the ship look like? So if you scroll down in the picture a little bit. Sorry,
Coming
I want to
up.
grab the mouse there for you. The other way. You'll see I starting to put the cabin together. So that's laser cut MDF. It's 3 millimeters thick. And I'm just putting the shape together at this point, right? It's just, I'm going to put all the details and so on, but kind of boxing it together. I think a lot of folks here would just go to XPS foam and just, carve it out with a pencil. Again, I
Probably.
like drawing on the computer and then hitting print.
Yeah.
Next.
But if it makes
So
it
then I raided my local Starbucks. No, not really. I actually bought I'm not that type. But again, it's cladding. And Carl, this is something I learned from you. Is that putting it's all about texture, right?
Yep.
Sitting there and putting on individual lots of wood or bricks or whatever it is, it really does add something to a build. It's so much nicer to look at than the blank, the blank of laser cut ply, for instance.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's how I come together, and the door is there and all that kind of thing. And then I think I spent a long time trying to find the right stain for this. I think maybe there's a picture there of
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, we go. Watco Danish oil in the background there. And that came out really nice for me. It's got that right amount of sheen to it. That gives it that kind of well-worn wood. And you can see the beads that, I raided my beads bag. Every good crafter needs a beads bag. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and the stain worked out much better than any paint could, I think, in my opinion.
Exactly. It's fit for purpose, right? And I can't remember if I put on a spray. In the end, I did. I'm not sure if it's in this picture. I did spray on some gloss varnish in the end because I did want that kind of, ship-worthy. It's been heavily varnished or whatever they use to protect the seas and so on.
Okay, I'm not sure if the featured comments are getting shown, but Dungeometer is saying that the beads were great.
Yep.
And yeah, they do.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
they make a good railing.
I think I found them in Michael's, or one of those kind of Saturday morning you get an hour free and you're like, okay, my wife's not going to judge me if I go to Michael's now and walk around the bead section. It was one of those visits. Had to have electronics in it, of course, right? So the nice thing about those is I put a magnet underneath the floor there. And then
Because
these
of
are
course
the
you
little
did.
magnet. Yeah, because there was room for them, and of course I can. But what makes it nice is I can remove those lights, put them to one side for storage or anything else. They're not wired in. They're not, they are just on their own little two stands, and I can gone.
Yeah.
Aha,
Nice.
okay.
So yeah. So those are the little Whiston boards. Plug, advertise, plug, to do that.
So, is the power supply in the in that?
It's so you see on the left-hand side one, do you see there's like a stand?
Yes.
There's three layers there. So there's about just under a centimeter of stand there, and in there is the battery and the sensor. So the
Aha.
battery and the sensor lives there, and that I can just pick that up, that whole thing, and just put it to one side, and it's switched off, and the only thing that'll trigger it to switch on is a magnet in its presence.
Mhm.
Aha. Gotcha. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, and then
You have to
finish
work
off
with
then. You see it working there again. Yeah, I put a little steering wheel, whatever they call them. But yeah, it was great. It was I used it with my EZD6 party. We played EZD6 for the first time using this. Karl, you helped out a lot with the mechanics for the Kraken that was attacking and so on.
Yeah.
Still some more work to do there because my brain tends to go to jelly when I'm DMing. So I really need like an instruction manual for every bad guy every time. But yeah, a lot of fun. I'm hoping to use the same scenario with another D&D EZD6 party that I'll be running in a couple of weeks. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you very much for your time. And I'll
And
disappear off the
this
Zoom now.
was beautiful work, and I'll drop a link to
Yeah,
your channel in
that
the
was-
comments as soon as we're done with the stream. And
Much
this
appreciated.
was
Thank you
beautiful
very
work.
much. Yeah, I don't contribute to many of these, right? It's normally in the way of what I'm working on, or like if I get crafting time, I'm busy doing terraintronic stuff. But because I was building this for my EZD6 party, I was like, oh, I can finally take part. There we go.
Okay, that reminds me.
All right.
The next one will be fortifications themed. So if you can think of any fortification you
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Fortifications. I was already thinking about Malta. I was thinking you're probably going to do Malta, of course, right? It's down the road for you, but so I can remember the place where you taught me and my son how to do sword fighting.
yeah.
And these kind of not square, but they're kind of there's a draft angle to them. That's the way I can
Yeah.
describe it, right? The forts or whatever. And then at the bottom there was a little restaurant with in a bunch of tunnels and stuff. And I was like, that'd be fantastic to do that, and make it look like an old tavern kind of not a posh restaurant, but a place where
Oh, I can see where you're going with that. Yeah.
thieves and rogues and all sorts can
That's
hang out.
genius.
Anyway.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
would fit
Well, we'll
perfectly in
see.
your pirate campaign, by the way. So
Yeah.
It would. I already have a town center, and so there's other stuff to do. Anyway, I will leave you guys to it and carry on talk to other people. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much,
Bye.
David, and great seeing
All
you.
right. Yeah,
Great.
see you too.
That is looking great.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
all the electronics and
The
stuff.
oil stain really does it also.
Yeah, it does,
And
doesn't it?
I have been using oil washes on that, but never like this oil stain, and maybe I'll get a bottle of that too. Because I really like the result of it.
Okay, so Dirty Basement Terrain already has his first entry. Yes, he did. And yes, Dungeon Matron, he is a show-off. But I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to show off, so there's that. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I think I did put in a couple of entries here, so let's just go through them real quick, and then we'll get to everyone else. First one up is this super tiny handcart.
Oh, yes. That was great.
So it's made of cocktail sticks and some piece of cardboard and string. What I really like about this isn't just the build itself. When I finished this, Aaron from some endless maker said, "Hey, we could make whole fences from this rope thing." And yeah, I could. So I made some fences from that. And then when I had finished those fences, Sean from Full Moon Crafting Studios told me, "Hey, you could make something that looks like barbed wire from that." So, oh yeah, I could. And I tried that as well, and I ended up building 3 things from just that example.
Oh, yeah, well, one thing leads to another.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, this was an old portal I had made for the
Yes.
Tabletop Crafters Guild. Okay, and fun thing about it is that that's that's 5 rings of foam.
Mhm.
If
There's a
you,
tutorial on it.
yeah.
I think, yeah, I saw it.
So these 2 layers are slightly bumped up above the surface. I had made this using homemade circle jig, so if you look very carefully, it's not perfectly circular. There's a bit
Yeah,
of
well,
a distortion there. So if I had to do it again, I'd probably use Gerard's jig for this. Much more precise. And last
then
one.
again, it's warped from the heat and everything. So
Yeah, you know, all the magic going around.
well, it's an old portal. So
Okay,
ooh,
and
that's a nice one.
this is something I'd built for another Tabletop Crafters Guild. It's the plastic container from inside an Easter egg covered with cardboard. And
Looking good.
the top is an old is a cap from a spray can with a piece of cardboard
Yeah.
making up this window here.
And the sides is painted.
Second,
The sides lights is just painted.
it's painted, yeah. It's just painted.
Yeah, nice effect.
Thank you. This was one of the few builds where I used hot glue just to start it off, and then I realized that hot glue was not very good for me.
You didn't burn your your lap like Colin did.
No.
He burned his leg. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was
how
bad.
even?
That was very bad. But yeah, and
how
it made a
even?
full recovery.
I mean, oh, I do miss those days from the stream.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, I keep poking Colin occasionally to jump on the stream or
Yeah.
do another stream, but he really is busy at
Hmm.
this time.
Yeah. Real life kicks in.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now next we're going to Meredith, Scatter Terrain.
Hey.
Okay, Meredith, I don't know if you're in the chat. If you are, if you want to come say hello, I'll drop in the link again.
Computer is doing something very strange.
What is it doing this time?
Well, it's blocking on me, but the big computer. I mean, the
Okay.
laptop stays on. I have to look at it. Okay.
Oh, okay. So hot glue portals with iridescent paint and glitter.
Yeah, that is looking glitterish.
Yeah.
Indeed, it's looking good. Is there a light behind it?
Possibly. I'm not sure. There's definitely a light shining on it though. There you go. That's out of glitter.
Nice. Oh.
Oh, okay, so there are 2 of them. All right.
Mm.
Okay. I've
I
never
have to
used
look on.
glitter in crafting. I don't think I'm going to start, but it does have a very interesting effect.
Yeah, but it's also. I mean, if you use glitter 3 weeks later, you still have glitter. You still find glitter everywhere. I mean, it's lovely, but it's also, oof, it gets everywhere.
That's a nice effect.
Yeah, but it does look good. And did you? But there's also a Mod Podge with glitter. Did you use this one or?
Mm. I don't think so. I think it's just hot glue and hot
Because
glue
the
and
Mod
glitter.
Podge glitter is also, you can put it on the I mean, you paint it first and then the last layer is the Mod Podge glitter, and it really glitters too. It's nice, a nice product to work with.
So it doesn't leak out and stuff?
No, it doesn't get everywhere. This, because real glitter, like the tiny bits, they get everywhere. But the Mod Podge is a better option, in my opinion.
Okay, Dungeon Matron is saying glitter is rough and coarse and gets everywhere.
Mhm.
Tina Skywalker. Oh, okay. Water portals. Same technique, painted differently.
Yeah.
That is a lovely effect.
Yeah. They look great.
Okay, and I made this staircase. The theme so
Okay.
perfect. So
He's
yeah.
back in. He's back up.
Okay, foam stargates from Reddit. From
Yeah.
Scatter Terrain. Oh, I like the detail on them.
Yeah, my. Whoa. That took a while.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Yep. Nice. Love it. You get really sucked in the game if you see that one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So she also made these inserts for them.
Ah,
Ah,
okay.
that works really well.
Yeah, that is looking. Does the glitter thingies also get inserted there, or?
I think those are separate separate pieces.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could, if you made this, you could also make the that insert to with glitter or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this looks really great.
You would leave a trail behind if you walk through that glitter. The monster could find you.
Yeah, but you would look fabulous.
I couldn't be. You can't be hiding behind the trees or the plants. Oh,
Hiding is not part of the plan.
okay. It's, yeah, well, if there's a big monster, maybe. Till my weapon is ready to fire. Okay,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
stop.
You are allowed
Stop,
to hide
stop.
until that happens.
Stop.
Okay, next up, Mia Geeked. And I know Mia's in the chat, so Mia, if you want to join in, I'm just going to drop the link right in there. There you go. Let's.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
More ships.
Yeah, more ships. People like ships.
Yeah, well, the little balustrade you made, I mean, this little piece here, you know?
One sec.
You see it?
One sec. That, yeah.
Yeah, that would be perfect for a ship also.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Mia.
Hey, Mia, how are you doing?
Lagged.
Ah. Okay, these are some pretty big ships.
Yeah. We can't hear you.
She's still connected with you.
Okay.
There we go. I can't hear you yet, though.
My audio
There you go. There you
still
go.
not coming
Yeah.
through.
Nope,
Okay,
we
there
hear
we
you.
go.
How are you
Okay,
doing, Mia?
sorry.
Hello.
I'm fine, thank you. I so rarely use Zoom. So, like what? My audio's got to be connected. Okay, fixed. We're good. Yeah, those are as labeled in the folder, they're like 2.5D Scotty inspired ships I did for a campaign I ran. God, it's been like 12 years ago now.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
just cardboard and cereal box cardboard. A
Yeah.
little bit of like little wood square bits to like make the like on the railings. You see those little squares? Those are like I believe those are little bits of wood, and some of those.
Yeah, okay, I see them here.
Yeah, and like Scotty used
Yeah.
like the center pieces. He made like some braziers with the mast holders, but that's the same wooden bit.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Hey.
These things look pretty large.
Yeah, some of the later photos give you a really good idea of the scale. You know, a bunch of little miniature
Okay.
Okay.
ballistas on there, and then there's some miniatures on a later photo too to show one of the small.
I
That was
mean,
actually
cardboard,
in
I mean,
game that night.
It's looking great.
Yeah, I mean, this must be a lot of fun to play. And I see you've also got these holders on the mast so we can get miniatures on top of them.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Yeah, you just use flat cardboard with some popsicle sticks to give them some rigidity.
Yeah.
And you've got yourself a ship. Nice. Crow's nest as well.
It's looking great.
A bunch of little ballistas made from basically cardboard, matchsticks, and a couple of small beads and some other wood bits.
Yeah. Phew. Nice.
Thank you. Yeah.
Dungeon Matron is saying that you had bought one of these to Mace.
Did I need to bring one to Mace?
Let's see. Where did it go? No, she said that you had brought one of these to Mace at something in the past.
Oh, yeah, I brought one of my ships. It's like I think it's in the next folder. Like the little foam airship I made. I think the one she's mentioning. But yeah, those are early in my crafting career, as I had discovered Scotty at about that time, you know, roughly 10 years ago. I guess it was not long after he started his channel. And like the first thing I did was the purple worm. And I was like, well, if I can do that, I can definitely do some other stuff. So
okay, now this is 3 or 4 steps up.
Yeah, but
and this is
cardboard
the one
is
I
amazing. Looks amazingly good.
Yeah.
thank you. This was the airship that I brought
Oh, yeah.
for Lisa to check it, because she'd always been like, oh, it's so cool. I'm like, thanks, Lisa. But I thought, you know, she finally got to hold it in her hands. So
Ooh. Yeah.
Hey, look at it. This looks amazing.
Yeah.
but much like he was saying earlier about the ship at battle maps, the floor plan for this was made from an airship battle map or mat or whatever you want to call it from one of the D&D adventures, like I forget which, but I just basically took the printout and enlarged it and cut it out to shape based on that.
That's looking really good.
So everyone in the chat is loving on this, and Campaign Terrain is saying that your transport terrain is well traveled.
Yes.
I mean, just
as I took that all the way to North Carolina years ago. As you can see there on the back, I'm sorry, you just had it in focus. Like in the very back, there's supposed to be like a propeller that runs off the motor. It broke off, but you'll see it later. But yeah, went to trouble, make a little control panel, and it was just
it was just admiring the details on the panel and And I'm guessing this is the master or
It's those
a master
small
which you
things
need.
that make it pop. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's a tea light. I cut out the bottom of that and shoved the tea light up in there so I could get like some flickering light and the quote unquote hot air distributor.
Okay.
And then bamboo skewers with basically some torn up paper, like
Yeah.
paper lunch sacks and hot glue, basically paper mache the paper sacks
Yeah.
on those,
Yeah.
and then some and that little round wooden bit to kind of like hold it all together up in the
It looks like
front.
Yeah.
some kind
That
of
is
leather.
looking. You can use that for many things. I mean, that looks so. I see a tent canvas of a tent or the wings of a dragon. I mean, look at that
Yeah.
texture. That is looking so good, and it's like brown paper.
Yeah, like craft paper, like butcher paper, or I actually had just a big pile of paper sacks, lunch sacks that you can buy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I used for those.
I really
I
like the
think it's
texture of this.
sturdier than just the tissues.
Probably.
Yeah, it looks really great.
Okay. Aha.
Yeah, I always
Uh-huh.
always like to insert. How did I do that into my photo collection? Why is it so small? There we go.
That is looking great. Wow.
Okay, so this comes apart deck by deck, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said this comes apart deck by deck.
Yeah, there's like the bottom deck. Yeah, you'll see them all three here at that middle deck and then the top deck. Those see the little magnet right there that holds the right there by the triangle
okay, I
on
see
the
it.
lower side. Yeah, those are little magnets, and there's matching magnets in the floor above it
Aha, okay.
connect it all together.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah, this is looking really good. Yeah,
Okay,
the
thank you again.
magnets. Yeah.
Tried to create like that little motor for the thing and the propeller again, it broke off. I think there's some later photos where I just sort of stuck it on top, so it looks almost like a helicopter blade.
Can't seem to zoom into this one, but that looks really good.
Yeah.
And this does look totally epic. I mean, we put this on the table, it's going to be like, whoo-hoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to get it finished for another game I ran about 5 years ago, and I didn't get it completely finished. I don't know if I included any photos from that game. I might have. I don't remember. There was just like, yeah, there's the propeller that broke off the back, just stuck in the top like a helicopter blade, and then the little ballistas all painted up finally. So,
Are they the same ones from the other pictures?
yeah, literally just finished up with the plastic stir stick with the little pokey end, looks like a spear, and then some thread or string just to create the drawn back. But yeah.
Oh God.
This is a great build.
Yeah, it's I keep on looking like, wow, oh yeah, wow, oh nice. Yeah, so many little details to catch the eye.
And like specifically designed for that game, I know like I think the battle map showed like metal runners on the bottom and very small intricate. So I just put those big chonky ones, and they've got like EVA foam strips underneath that are like colored bronze. You can't really see, you sort of see them on that front edge there.
Yeah.
But like during the
Okay.
course of the game, they were flying over like this mountain peak, and it was the air was so cold that it was just barely making it over, and like the runners were like dragging the ground into the snow. And then some Yetis were throwing rocks and logs down and like burst the balloon. So
Oh,
it
no.
started skidding out of control, you know. So they had to throw out the anchor and hope that it would catch on something. And yeah, someone fell off. And the whole adventure was basically that one of the NPCs they met the day before that was going to travel with them fell off the back when it hit the ground, and the Yeti snatched her up and hauled her off to a cave.
Oh, no.
So yeah, she survived, but her betrothed died.
Oh, no. Drama, tragedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no in-game photos there, but yeah.
Now let's see.
And
Do
this is the
again.
one made
Oh,
specifically for the challenge.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, we've got a little
And
building starting off long
trying
enough.
to use just foam and foam core initially to build it. I had started with the idea of using like making round windows, and then that was it was a disaster. So you'll see later that they end up being like diamond shaped windows.
Mm.
Okay, I see them here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's looking good.
And just a bunch of thin cut, like 1/4 inch. I have some 1/2 inch pink insulation foam that I cut down into 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch logs, and then I trimmed those into 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch, and then took the 1/4 inch and sliced some of those in half to give me like 1/8 by 1/4 for the flat, like boarding versus the support planks and stuff. And that balcony on that side was initially like just was like half the size. I ended up ripping it off and putting a bigger one on there.
I think it looks good like this.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, and okay, we're seeing this from the bottom up.
Yeah,
Yep.
right. Getting ready to trying to figure out how I'm going to attach the wheels to the bottom, which I'd use those like roughly 1 inch wooden disc, just to give it some strength. And then I screwed the drilled it out, ran those screws through the wood and into those bits of foam, the square foam, and then glued a bunch of stuff around it to even strengthen up a bit more.
Okay, that makes sense.
That is looking so great. That's so cool with the elephant.
And I dropped a lot of photos on you there, so it's like I don't know if I'm going to linger too long on anyone in particular, Karl, but yeah, I dropped a bunch of photos. And everyone's making fun, calling my mammoths like pygmy mammoths, but I eventually take a picture with the mini next to it, so you get a good sense of how big the mammoth actually looks. They look a little small next to that house, because good Lord, that ended up being, a 3-story building.
Yeah. It's looking great.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, and you're using EVA for the shingles?
Yes, which that was just painstaking to cut them to the roughly 1/2 inch strips, and then going through and notching them out to create individual tiles, but then also trimming off every other tile shingle to like give them length, variance and length. Yeah, that took, and my poor hand was so sore afterwards. But yeah, a little thin EVA foam, super thin stuff.
Isn't it harder to texture than XPS? Because I'm just wondering, because it looks like you've worked it over with a pencil here, and that must have taken ages.
Yeah, once it was all glued together, it was just like I just went back and hacked at it with a pencil, and that texture doesn't keep well, but it's well enough, I guess. Once it gets painted up, you kind of sort of see it once it's painted.
Okay. And it has been
But
painted
like you
nicely.
mentioned earlier, Karl, that hot glue is not your friend. Like this whole thing is literally just hot glue and foam. I didn't use a single bit of like PVA glue on this at all. And then you can also see some of the little stringies of hot glue, which I don't personally mind, but
that's something that you see a lot.
Oh, I love the textures going on here.
Yeah, that is good.
yeah, I forget who and where I saw it, but using the wire brush just to run along the pink foam to like gouge in
Yeah.
the texture. I also use like a fine tooth like plastic comb to run over it again afterwards to like emphasize it a little bit more.
Okay.
Of course, with pink foam, if you cut against the grain, it'll just snap at those sizes. So you got to make sure you got your pink foam and the texture that's in it aligned correctly when you first make all those cuts, or that stuff is just breaks like with barely any effort. So you can see the mammoths are pretty good size once I've set that mini right up there by his leg.
I love this build. I mean, it's got all these things going on. The mammoths are an extra
Mhm.
awesome touch, but the building
Yeah.
itself just looks really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I want to make something like that.
But thank you again. I was considering, and I might go back and do it, hanging some lights from it and some rope and chain, and maybe put like a stove pipe coming out of it, like it's got a wood burning stove some on one of the levels or something. But
Mhm.
maybe I rarely go back and futz around with projects that I've finished. So
Mhm.
Oh, I see that Red Doctorine has to head out. Okay,
David.
have a good evening,
Says lights, lights,
Jeff.
lights, lights,
Hopefully
lights.
catch you another time. Ah, yeah, and David is getting excited about
Yeah.
it.
I thought maybe just some like little tiny Christmas LED lights that maybe I
Mhm.
cut and solder and fix up so they have the right length and reach and stuff. So
Mm.
would be fun. And also I've got a couple of different like pendant beads. I thought it'd be fun to put one at the front top of the house at some point to like
Mhm.
a half crescent moon or a skull or something. But
I mean, the thing with these builds is that you could start decorating them and you never really finish. Yeah, I
Mhm.
yeah,
can add this extra little thing here,
Yeah,
that extra little thing there.
you can keep on working on them, I think. But of course, it's already very detailed, and the more you put on, the more you go like you keep on looking after more and more and more details.
yeah.
But it's already very detailed.
I mean,
So
look, you even put the nail holes and the stuff in there. It's like,
mhm,
Yeah.
it's looking good.
Yeah, super basic paint job. Like brown paint for the wood, and then a little beige paint for the wall sections, and then like red. I had like a maroonish red for the roof.
Yeah.
but it works really well
That
together.
was it. And then I just dry brushed the whole thing with the I think it's the same kind of beige color that I used to paint the like the wall segments behind the wood,
Yeah, but it doesn't
and then
need
hit
to
it all
be.
with a black wash.
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be complex. It just has to work together, and this
No.
works really well.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I my initial thought was I was going to build something else entirely different for this transportation challenge, but then I just kept thinking I need like a wagon, and then I was like, I don't want to just do a wagon.
Mhm.
So, uh, and I had seen on Storycraft Society, he did kind of an armored wagon that was multi-story, and that was kind of like the jumping off
Yep.
point. I was like, oh, well, that's kind of a fun one. And then I saw something from Broken Terrain where he did several different wagons, and they all kind of like fed into that. And while I was building this, I saw somebody had like built like a giant like Warhammer wagon that's kind of
Mm.
like that, like
Yeah.
which was multi-story and lots of chains and rope all over it. And I was like,
Mhm.
oh, that's kind of what I'm going for. But
I
I was
remember.
already halfway through.
I remember there's a channel. I think it's Modelismo Fantasy. I might be mistaken. It's an Italian channel, and it was years ago. They had built this massive diorama along the same lines, but I don't think he'd put anything to actually pulling the thing, just the building itself.
Mhm.
Yeah. The the make the bit there that like I put around the mammoth, that was such an afterthought. I was like, how do you actually do this? And I was like, I could put chains and all this stuff, and
Mhm.
it's just got magnets under the seating deck and on the top of the rod, so it will just magnetize into place, so it can be
Aha,
removed
okay.
easy. But it was like, I'm not going to put effort into the mechanism that is used to hold the mammoths and pull the thing. I'm just going to make a wooden frame and
Yeah.
that'll do. I could put little metallic latches with locks and chains and go to town. But like, no, I just keep it simple.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
like we said, you could
It
keep
does
going
look
for
good.
years and years about that, and but yeah, but how does it stay in place? And what you probably just keep asking yourself questions, and I should add this other little bit to it.
yeah, right. It's like, I got to work on the next thing, which, the next thing, if that's
Well,
no, I'm going to say,
oh, what's it? It's a
the
trench. Yeah.
fortification. That's like
Ah,
that's the beginning of the fortification process.
Hmm.
nice.
Uh,
Looks like a trench, isn't it?
so, yeah, just some trench warfare stuff.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
But you know me, Carl. I have all that stuff from the post-apocalyptic build that we did. There's a bunch of fencing and barbed
Yeah,
wire, and
yeah. You do have a couple
so
of pieces in there, don't you?
yeah, I'll be dropping all those for that next challenge. But thank you everybody for the feedback and the lovely comments on what I've built and done here. So
Okay,
it's
great to see
always
you.
nice to be encouraged by my peers.
Yeah. It looks really good.
Yeah, and
Now I want
well
to
done
go
for this.
back.
This is really amazing.
Oh,
I'm
thank you.
definitely gonna try that one too, because I really like the concept. Maybe they'll need one.
Right?
Whatever.
Somebody will see it on the builders and go, ooh. Like, because yeah, I dropped it on like Dungeon Craft and the Tabletop Crafters Guild. So everyone's like, I need one. I'm like, you know,
Build
I'll
one.
post some more in progress photos so you guys can see how it was done.
Yeah. It's always inspirational.
Oh, for sure.
Yes. Keep it super simple.
Yeah, right. As they keep it the KISS system, keep it super simple.
Oh, yeah.
Rather than keep it simple stooge. Well, and like even like the display board that it's sitting on, that battle board,
Uh-huh.
that was inspired by all, Hankrin over on Runehammer.
Uh-huh.
He did a battle board that's inspired by his work. That's just 2 inch, you kind of add to the whole thing. That's just 2 inch insulation foam whacked with a rock, just like he did, hitting it with a brick.
Mhm.
Um, after scoring in some lines, and then just grass, giving a painting to look a little bit like grass, but
Oh,
turned
that's
out really
effective.
well.
And I mean, bash the foam with the rock. That must be an extremely relaxing way to do it.
Yeah.
Beating up the phone.
Very therapeutic.
Yeah. I'll
Very
try it.
much.
Maybe it'll work. Next time I have my IT around on the phone, I'll put the phone next to myself.
Yeah, hit it with a rock. I've got like this piece of quartz rock that I smack things around with. The texture
And it's
these
not
days.
far away even.
It's like right there.
Yeah. If somebody enters who don't belong there,
Yeah. But
watch it.
that's one of my primary textures for this build I'm on now. So, all right, thanks guys. It's
Hey,
been
thanks for
lovely
joining us.
talking to you, and of
Thank you.
course my post-apocalyptic background back there. But I will hop off, and I don't know who's next. So thanks
Okay.
again, everybody.
Hey, thanks for joining us. See you at the next one.
No, definitely. How
Dungeon
do I
Matrix.
hang up? Lee, there it is. Bye.
Hey, bye.
Bye.
So, Dungeon Matron is saying relaxing, like laying bricks, right, Karl? Okay, I'll have you know that I am not using bricks for the next build. I told you I can stop anytime I like. Probably.
I want to use big bricks.
Okay, coming up next is Quest for Terrain. Aha, okay. So Quizboard Terrain, if you want to join us, I'm just going to drop the link in the chat. Boop. And in the meantime, okay, I think this is the shot of the materials. Some plastic plants, some string. And the ribbon, and let's see. For
It's
the,
looking interesting.
yeah, I mean, it's looking like a really fancy pot right now.
When Gerard was here, we went to a new store in town here, and it got all kinds of fake plants too. And the next day we went back to get some more because he was really hyped about them. I go like, okay, let's go back.
Okay, so
But
Quizboard
those
Terrain.
plastic plants do rather well in terrain building.
Yeah, I mean, and even if just literally out of the box, they look quite good.
Mhm.
So Quizboard Terrain is saying she can't join us right now on Zoom, but let's keep going through this piece. And it seems to be some kind of giant forest snail with a shell. I think these are the passengers and the driver up at the front. All with seat belts because, you know, safety first. Then. It's a pretty big piece as well.
Mhm. Those are individual leaves
Yeah,
glued on. Oh my God.
and there is a video on Quizboard Train where she's building this, and it's definitely worth watching. In her style, it's still got the story going along while she builds it.
Yeah. This is looking fab.
Yeah,
Never thought about using the leaves like that. That's a great idea.
I love these stop motion animations.
Yeah. Oh God. So nice.
Dungeon Maintenance says her YouTube video for this is awesome. You guys should check it out. Yep, you definitely should. And yeah, she also wrote some stats for the snail, so if you want to use it in your games, you can just find the link in her channel, and I will be linking to it
Yep.
after the stream. So great job, Quizporter.
This is
Oops,
wonderful.
I went
This
too
is
far.
I mean, this is so unique. You see a lot of pieces. I mean, like the half timber houses and the broken down houses for more time, and they're all variation on the same theme. But this is something completely different.
Very, very original, yeah.
Yeah, it's very original. I really love it.
Okay, so I'm afraid that we just missed Red Talk today because he was here earlier.
Yeah.
So Jeff, if you're still listening, I'll drop you the link. And okay, so there's one thing about this piece. This photo does not show you how large this thing is. This thing is enormous. Okay, it's Descent Crawler from Star Wars. Beautifully detailed, and it's just huge. So
Yeah,
definitely I would suggest looking it up, Red Dog Terrain. I will link it in the
He
description.
just got back.
Hey,
Red
you're
Dog
back.
Terrain.
Yeah, great. So let's drop your link. Boop.
I really do like the color shifting going down. I mean, the underside of the build, and then in the
Yeah.
middle, like bright. But the underside is so
Weathered, yeah. Dirty,
yeah,
that kind of stuff.
yeah, so well done.
Okay, we'll wait for Jeff to join us. The tortoise? Is it tortoise or turtle? I always confuse them.
This is a turtle from dollar store or something.
I would guess so. God dang. Okay, so
What
this
the-
descent crawler is 28 inches long.
Yeah, man. Wow. Going big. I mean, her big is that what? Yeah, the turtle is looking awesome.
It
Really.
looks so friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so did you ever get around to choosing a name for Jeff? I know that a few names were floated around last time, but I think you still had to pick one, yeah?
Was that to me, Carl?
No, I was asking
Oh,
Red
okay.
Doctor.
Because I didn't. I was looking at the turtle and a cheap turtle toy. Yeah.
Ooh, okay, so
Looking
Sand
good.
Crawlers to scale. Ah, okay. He has a name. People meet Roberto the Turtle. Roberto. Hello.
Yeah, he looks really happy indeed.
Yeah. It's like,
How big is the turtle?
I'm not sure. But I think that's a 28 millimeter hat on his back, so you can get some idea of the scale. So yeah, I'm really enjoying all these turtle themed crafts here and animals with you know.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect so much variety in this challenge.
Yeah, it's yeah. When you say 7 inches,
7
it's a
inches.
bit yeah. No, I do want I want to build again. Yeah, well, I want to build so much. Stop it.
Build all the things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I need to retire.
So
Nope.
again, I'll be dropping a link to Turtle because his whistle leaks. Okay.
Mhm.
I'll be dropping a link to Red Doctor's channel. You can find build videos for the Sandcrawler. I'm not sure about Roberto, but I think it might be there as well. But still, definitely a great channel to watch. Okay, and I think, okay. Last one up because we've already looked at Terraintronics, Summon Lesser Maker. Another fancy wagon.
Yes. Yes. Nice.
Some lovely fancy detail on this one.
Yeah.
I like the this guy just hanging around right here.
Yeah. That is looking fancy.
Okay, and I think this is a take on the creeping hut from Ravenloft.
Mm-hmm.
Same as Baba Yaga's hut, but it's got spider legs instead of
Ooh.
chicken legs. And there's some
So?
kind of witch standing on top of it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Okay, so again, this is from Summon Lesser Maker, another great channel, and the links will be in the comments after the stream. But I think, yeah, I think this wraps it up. Just go for a quick check to make sure I didn't miss anyone. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we
That
got to the
was nice.
stream.
That was a nice challenge. Yeah. And like you say, it's so many different, so many variation.
Yeah, lots of variety and lots of
Yeah.
great builds. So beautiful
Yeah.
work, everyone.
Yeah. Wow. Inspiration again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mhm. I have to stop looking because oh God,
Okay.
I do have to retire
Yeah, you do.
for the evening. Okay.
Okay, so
was fun.
everyone, thanks for joining the challenge and being with us here today. We did manage to finish this stream, so
Mhm.
we're unstoppable.
Take two. All good things come into so.
Yeah, or
No?
3 or 4. So yeah,
Or
we'll,
3 or
we'll
4,
be able
4.
to
Well, voilà.
get through eventually. So
Okay.
just a reminder, the next challenge stream, Fortifications, will be out on the 11th August. And you can find more details on that in Discord, link in the description below.
Mhm.
And yeah, next Sunday, we'll have another stream with Margaret, a builder of words. So that should be fun because Tim is a awesome builder. So it will be fun to
Yeah.
talk to him. So
Yeah.
people,
A
thank you
nice
so,
guy too.
and he's a nice guy. Yeah.
Okay.
So everyone, thanks again for hanging out and have a lovely week. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.